That took us absolutely very long. I'm gonna try to show you guys exactly what this route looks like. So as we could see here, this section where it says it's over the St. Louis name, this section over to the left here, from let's say 2 to 10, is all downtown stops, all downtown apartments, okay? So that is going to be our last stop because it is going to be absolutely awful. These stops over here in the top right are going to be East St. Louis. Number 16 is the oddball. Absolutely sucks, no doubt about that. Cannot do anything about it, right? It is a horrible stop. It's just out of the way. Might not seem as out of the way, but just because they're all kind of spread out. So here's the thing, right? Here's what I'm trying to do. I wanted to do 17 and then do all the way to the bottom over here and then come back up. But the problem is now, do I want to do number 2 first? But the problem is I want to locate number 2. Literally, this whole route is number 2. A couple of our stops are in East St. Louis. East St. Louis is in a pretty, pretty touristic area, if you want me to just kind of put it like that. This was one of the first ever routes that I ever thought that I would return it. I know I always put my money where my mouth is, which is why I took it, especially with the camera now. This is the type of routes that I wanted to actually show, because these are the routes that people need help actually knowing how to do. And if not, it'd be more comfortable you watching like, oh, I get routes like this. It's finally nice to see, because the other routes that I got have been walks in the park, okay? I'm not a deniable guy about that. Nobody really cares to watch the easy stuff, and I don't blame them, because everybody would love routes like that where they pay well and they're just all suburban houses and stuff. This is not like that. There's a section of this that is in like a very touristic area and the other part is in the downtown St. Louis area, which is, a nightmare, because you basically are gonna have to call every single person that you get in front of the house or in front of the apartment, because the key's not gonna work, or the key code doesn't work, or you need access to the building to drop it off. And I live over in St. Louis, so I'm not gonna go over the bridge just to come back into Illinois. That'd be kind of crazy. Number 2, I'm hoping that, obviously this route is gonna take a while, if you want me to be honest with you. This is definitely a 4-hour route. I got a 3.5-hour route, but they offered me a 3-hour and 45-minute route. That's a lie. This route is not 3 hours and 45 minutes. This is a horrible route. Maybe a 4.5, just because of the way it's spaced out, and it has multi-stops and stuff, meaning like it has multiple packages per stop, going to different locations, by the way. Here, let's do it. The past couple times I recorded, I was like, man, I'm getting nothing, dude. I'm like, nobody's gonna believe me. These are the routes I'm getting. I'm like, these are easy routes. I mean, we've had some apartments together, but nothing crazy, right? Oh my God, that is a huge dog. Whenever you're delivering in any of these areas, hide every single package, man, okay? Just listen to me. Hide every package the best way you can, because you're literally taking these routes and then you're gonna get a bunch of notifications saying customer did not receive product, customer does not receive package, and that's another reason why people don't take these routes. You're gonna take it, deliver it the best way you can, and then still get the notifications. And it's a reality. A lot of people, they're not gonna deny the route, but a lot of people will deny the route. I think it's a true 50-50. It is an absolute ghost town over here, by the way. You know what? You know what they say, the cameraman never dies. So, and okay, we got the police down the road there. We're looking for 8:30. Show me some more. Yeah, oh no, friends, that is not good, friends. I don't know if you guys could see that on the camera, but there's a huge fire over there and there's a car coming, so we're gonna try to go straight, and I think we're gonna have to turn around. There's a huge fire over there. We gotta turn around here. Holy, I've never seen this in my life, dude. I've never seen this in my life. I am so sorry. I'm turning around because that is bad karma. We are turning around. I've never seen a fire fought like that in my life. I don't know which way the next stop is going. accident. I'm just too smart. All right, so this package is pretty heavy. It's this one. Well, there was nowhere to really hide those packages either, because the one bag, I don't know what is in there. It's got to be like 10 items. So, and it was very heavy. I'm kind of happy to get that out of the car. That was kind of one of the packages that were pretty heavy, but we do still have like 5 XL boxes. All right, 22. Okay, this is decent too. $904. Yep. So it is the next door. Put this there for you. This is going to be stop 33, which will be quote unquote the last stop, but it's not. This is just basically the first part of the route that we decided to do. And this is basically the farthest stop out. I really don't know why. This stop was about 5 miles from the last stop, which was pretty crazy, to be honest with you. It's basically going as far as possible away from our next stop. Fortunately though, for the last stop for Amazon, typically they kind of throw it away from you. You'll think like, all right, you know, the last 2 have been like a mile apart, 0.5 miles apart. Not too bad. And then the last actual stops you have is going to be like 3 miles out, 5 miles out. I've seen like 10 miles away. Oh, all right, we're going to pull in. I always recommend pointing the headlights to where you're going to walk, just so people can see you, God forbid, or you can see where you're walking. Well, 19 minutes. Okay, you got me. Now the question is this the fastest route? Probably, right? So let's cover it. Next stop is going to be number 16. After that, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go 15 and then down, like backwards, or if we're going to just go to the lowest number on the Illinois side and then work our way to 15, okay? I'm not really sure. I do know that this is going to be our second part of our route that we're gonna call it. And this is going to be the East St. Louis part, and that is the third part is going to be us going to downtown, which I'm hoping to make sure that the camera has enough battery. Obviously East St. Louis is, you know, my favorite touristic area, because this is the place that everybody always tells me, you know, don't go there, don't do it, don't do it. There's always something going on basically, and I don't really want to see any of that. I just want to deliver the stuff and keep on going on my way. Cahokia was okay. I'm not going to complain too much. It's really not my favorite area to deliver to. It's basically like East St. Louis. People might not agree with me, but you know, if you know, you know. It's kind of the same. There's not really a big difference between Cahokia and East St. Louis with the area-wise. Okay, I know this might look kind of crazy, but this is the most well-lit area, and I know they're saying this is like private property and not to enter this. However, there is going to be nowhere else I really want to stop, and we are going to be looking for stop 15. Okay, so what we want to do is just put the lowest number that we have, which is 11, then 12, then 13, then our next stop is 16, and that kind of helps. Wherever you could find a safe location to kind of rearrange your packages as you go, especially when you have bigger boxes, definitely do it. Take the time out. It'll help you out a lot. It'll save you a lot of time. The 255, like 1 mile or 2 miles of 255 is closed, and I don't even know for how long. I think they were saying 6 months or something crazy. Okay, my friends, we are back in East St. Louis. And we are going to be starting off, I believe, with stop number 15. There we go. Whenever people get off 255 and go into East St. Louis, I'm not sure where they're going to, because they're kind of using East St. Louis as like a pass-through. This is before 255 was closed. man, there's this one stop sign right off the highway. They run it like there's not, like it's not even like it's there. Okay. I looked like an absolute moron stopping at this stop sign, okay? And I get it, because I look stupid. I mean, the common thing is just to run the stop sign, but I'm not talking about a little stop, left, right, nah. I'm talking about no brakes, all gas, nothing less. Grab the packages as quickly as possible and get them to the porch. All right, here we are. I think that was an RT Charger. Nice. $11.26. So to update, the last stop that we just did supposedly had 2 packages, but I'm remembering from the start of the video that I did not end up having the second package for that stop. I don't know what happened. It probably is in somebody else's cart. A lot of times they act like they put it in one cart and then forget and they put it in the wrong cart, and it ends up as like a missing package because you don't have it in your route, someone else does, so then they're just gonna put it back in the returns because it's not part of their route, right? It'll still get delivered, by the way. Anybody that has that question, oh, how long until it will get delivered again? Most times it'll get delivered the same day. It was so early in the morning that it was quote unquote missing, and as long as they have the package and the person returned it, they'll have somebody scan it back into the route and then someone else will deliver it on a later route. But sometimes people wait until they have another route to then return the package when they go back to the warehouse, so they're not wasting gas or wasting time and stuff. What a nice woman, man. Some people are just so nice, and I appreciate that. That's why I try to be good to people too, even though this route has actually been a nightmare and we haven't even got through the best part of it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going downtown for the first time on camera. We get to have a good party time. The last time I was here was in January during the ice storm. So it was absolutely awesome to be there because there was, you know, I said there's no parking. There was no parking. Do you know why? Because they don't plow. They don't even plow downtown. They don't salt downtown. They don't plow downtown. Nothing happens downtown, okay? I figured, what kind of guy would I be if I didn't show you? We're entering downtown St. Louis. I hope I'm getting a really good picture of this because I'm squatting my head so I make sure that you guys can see better than me. So you see how this says no trespassing? Sweet. So we're going to do 7, 9, which is last, 5 and 4. All right, we'll still try the handle, see if it will open. It'll probably not open. Appreciate the guy saying that it won't, you know, off rip, because where else would you leave it? See, there's no call box or anything. Nope, gotta open that door up. Oh, I know you're gonna work. Oh, sweet. Yo, these apartments are probably so awesome, bro. Exit. Yep, so it did work. It's just a very quiet door. Usually you hear them click, like they'll go poof in there and everything. We're gonna park right in front of this Tesla. See how it says like no parking there and like 15-minute parking? Don't worry about that. Just, you know, do what you gotta do. That's what I say. 2 for 2, baby, 2 for 2. Make sure to get it right there for him. Oops, almost. All right, we're getting out of here. Look at that nice blue Prius, by the way. Whoever owns that, they're a beast. We're going to take number 7. Because this is a one-way, you could see that. We're gonna take these 2 packages here, and we're gonna walk them down this block a little bit. Do not, security desk, not the mail room. Okay. Oh.
This door is broken. So he'll be back. I guess you can put it in the seat. He'll be back.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I appreciate it. nice. Not that far away. We're going to see how this ends up playing out. All right, how's the battery? Okay, we are, no. Okay, friends, we are on our last stop. The camera's at 1%. We're gonna get this delivered, then we're gonna have a recap. You guys can see I'm not lying. We are at 1%. Let's do the recap real quick. This route was for $154.50. It was originally for $140, I believe. They gave us the extra 15 minutes, so to make it a 3 hour and 45 minute block instead of a 3 hour and 30 minute, it was not worth it, okay? It was not. We drove a total of 65 miles. I understand that the miles are low, but this route was crazy, man. It took us all over the place. It took us in places we didn't want to go. We are currently still downtown and about to go home. We are approximately 15 minutes away from home to the next route.